Um, Salutations. So we're changing the format. It's still podcast. It's just that we'll be doing it in Gary's mod instead of a PNG. So hope you guys enjoy that. There's gonna be other announcements at the end of this episode, but hope you guys enjoy. And what the fuck is that?
Hi, Ramos.
Hi guys, welcome to the podcast. I'm your host Ramos and your co-host. What the fuck are you wearing?
Richard, yes, welcome to our phenomenon.
Yeah, no,
Today,
it's
our
my
special guest
phenomenon.
is...
It's my phenomenon, not yours. It's mine. Anyway, I guess it's cause.
Yeah.
Hello.
So
Great
aggressive.
start.
It's very aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, this is Cause. He's a very special individual. He has a lot
As
of
you can
experience
see-
on the internet. Or should we say... Yeah, as you can see, especially.
Okay, don't make me
Not down there. I'm just
don't make
saying,
me
you
sound
know.
enclosed to the outside
I
world.
mean, he's in a certain group, notorious group known as the Hackers of VRChat, and I made that shit up.
Yeah.
Anyway, look at his eyes, dude. They fucking glow in the dark. It's crazy.
Also, his model has special elements that
Okay, we don't need to talk about
ours
that.
don't.
Yeah, your hair keeps clipping in the
Okay,
chair. Can
okay.
you fix that?
Yeah, let me just.
What happened?
We'll be right back at this
It's short cut.
intermission. Oh, well. There's Cause,
Anyway,
as expected. So, Cause,
so-
do you want to have an introduction?
No, this is actually my first time being on a podcast.
That's great. We're doing this horribly right now, so I hope you understand. It's not professional at all, and yeah, don't worry about it. You're not gonna mess it up. You should have seen the last podcast. That one was yeah.
I don't have any expectations.
Okay. Anyway, so I don't know if you want to tell us anything about yourself, what you're into, and stuff. You know, get a little bit.
Well,
get a little bit-
Ramos, I am in fact Korean. Not the North one. I'm from South,
Wow.
thankfully.
Okay.
I'm from California. You know, the LA
Same.
riots going on.
Oh my god, I forgot. Mostly
Yeah.
peaceful protesting. You don't forget.
Right, peaceful. I'm just waiting for the rooftop Koreans to show up.
Mostly.
It is mostly peaceful. You know, sometimes they burn cars because it's fun to watch cars burn. You know, it's peaceful.
It's true.
Well, I mean, did you see Little Tokyo? They boarded everything up preemptively
Dude, did you hear
to
about the?
prevent.
Did you hear about the sushi place? The sushi place that I took you, they fucked it up.
The sushi place?
No way, that's crazy.
Dude, they were just breaking into
Yeah.
some of the stores, not even to steal shit. It was really fucking sad. Anyway, I don't know how we got into that. We should.
Yeah, I know, I heard about it.
That was really sad. Anyway, going back to you, Kyle. Sorry.
Try not to get too political out
This
here.
is about you,
I know,
Kyle.
seriously, God.
We already have enough of that in the
So,
world.
how did you end up here? How did you end up meeting Ramos on the internet?
Actually, that was such a long time ago. I think I just met him through what was it, Counter-Strike?
It was Counter-Strike, yeah.
It was Counter-Strike, and I
When
think
it was still CS:GO.
yeah, oh my god. I think we were only friends on Steam, and we would play whenever we just happened to be on together, and
We used to
he
play a
suddenly
lot of
started
Cal.
a server.
I-
Yeah, that's the only way to play CS:GO at the time. It was just a good 5v5. Anything else is kind of weird, and you're better off just playing COD.
Yeah.
But I've known him for, I don't know, like, I think I've known you since I was like 18.
God damn, dude. Probably the same for
So
me.
so like 4 to 5 years. And ever since then, that day, he invited me to his server, and I met all the other friends in your group, and now we're
Degenerates,
here.
yeah.
Yep, degenerates. Yeah.
Yes. So would you say like before you joined the server, you were innocent, right? Like you were
What do
like
you
I will.
know?
you were a virgin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not fucking
Yeah. I
true
was.
at all. It's not true at all.
They
I
corrupted
think
my
everyone in
mind.
that server shares your experience.
No, no, not at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same for me.
What do you mean
So
same
I
for
used to never
you?
use Discord, but
I am thankful for their. I am thankful for their dedication to corrupt my mind.
Oh right. I if I had a no.
yeah.
Yeah. What could you possibly say after that?
I know I really can't say anything. All I can say is I don't I'm not gonna throw any shades. Fuck you. Fuck both of you kids. God
Yeah.
damn, dude. I can't believe how long it has been since we met. It's crazy.
Yeah. I felt like just the last week I just met you.
I mean, we only started talking again recently. I don't know what happened to your old account, but it's cool.
Oh,
It's cool.
yeah. I think there's just too many people I didn't know. So I was like, I didn't want to sort through all of that, so I just made a new account.
Yeah, yeah. I get you.
Mm.
Well, since we're doing introductions, I should actually not Rick, you should introduce yourself first. I don't think you really talked about yourself since the
Oh, introduction for me. I
yeah.
mean, it's kind of interesting because I mean, I've known Ramos for practically more than 10 years now. We met in high school, oddly enough.
Yeah.
We were
Oh,
both
really?
in football. So,
Yeah.
yeah, we were both in football. And like we were both in football specifically like in freshman year. And I think we both I think Ramos left after the first year, right? Ramos?
No,
I'm not too sure.
I left on my third year. I spent my senior year at a different school, which sucks. But to be
No,
fair,
no, like in football, because I know you
oh,
left high school.
okay, yeah. I'm sorry, I went too far. My bad. Yeah, I left
Yeah,
after a year because I was supposed to go to wrestling because my dad wanted me to do wrestling, but I
yeah.
understood what our coach told us during like one of the breaks. We had a 3 week break, and I thought he said on the last 2 weeks to come in, which now obviously is just stupid. But he actually said the first 2 weeks, and then the last week was our break. So I came on the second week of our break, and well, he dropped me because again I didn't show up for the first week because I didn't
Oh,
realize.
okay.
And then
Yeah,
I went to tryouts because
yeah.
I still wanted to be in it, and I did the tryouts, and they didn't accept me still. And obviously I don't blame them, but like it was a
Yeah.
misunderstanding. I'm still dumb, but yeah.
That's all right. But yeah, I met Ramos in football, and I remember whenever it was like downtime, I think I would see him playing on his
An iPad.
PSP, and I used to talk to him
Oh, that to you.
and iPad. Yeah.
You talked to me about that
Um,
kid?
and so then I
Yeah.
yeah, and then I don't know, we became friends. We talked every now and then, every yeah, like here and there. And then he added me on Steam somehow. I don't even remember how.
He told me.
Um,
I asked
and
you
then
once.
eventually he added me. Yeah, yeah. And then he added me on Discord. But at that moment in time, I didn't really use Discord. Um, and I think we started reconnecting during a period of time when we would just play Call of Duty Zombies, but it was just like still random. Like it wasn't even with voice or anything. It's just
Yeah.
I'd message him and be like, "Hey, you want to play Call of Duty Zombies?" And
Yeah.
then we'd like play like a round or two. And then I didn't really join the server until like another 2 years after that, around 2020,
Yeah.
2021. I remember like texting in the server, and like nobody knew who I was. Not even he did. He was just like,
Yeah.
"Who are you?" I'm
Yeah.
just like, "I'm Rick. I'm Rick from high school." And he's just like, what? Who's that? Um, and then I think in due time he realized and remembered who I was, and then
Listen,
we started
listen.
hanging out in person because I mean he lives not too far.
To be fair, we did, like after high school, we straight up didn't talk for like 5 years. So like, you gotta admit, I'd forget eventually.
Yeah, yeah,
That is
I
pretty
know, I
reasonable.
know. Um, so then, but yeah, it's been a long journey. And I'd say me and Ramos have been relatively great friends ever since that reconnection.
Yeah.
And so, um, you know, we hang out and we do this, and it's pretty fun. So,
Yeah.
um, but
Uh.
and of course, you know, being in the server, I met all of Ramos's other friends, including you, Kaz. I've met you a couple times, not like as actively, but like I would pretty actively hang out with Rusty and some of the other fellows in there.
Yeah, that's
So,
when we had
but
one Discord with
you're
everybody in it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
yeah, everyone was in it.
Yeah.
So,
Red
it's
server.
interesting to see how much everything has diverged because I know there's been separations and drama and stuff, and
Yeah.
you know, time separates people. So,
Yeah. Like
life.
I think the only thing is like even though we've separated, I'm still in contact with everybody. Like everyone that like has beef with each other, I still talk to them. I think the only people that I've really cut out were like the really bad ones. Like the ones straight up like causing like legit like problems for everybody. Do
Yeah.
you remember what's his name? I don't remember his name, but he was what was it? He was saying stuff about sewer slides if like someone didn't like hang out with them or something like that. It was like it got really bad, and then he's I should have told him like, dude, you gotta like stop with that because it's not like it's I don't know if you're joking or not, and like you're starting to like worry everybody else, and like he didn't take that very kindly, and he started going to my friends, made up lies to like what I said, and then I would have to fucking send
Oh, what?
screenshots of our conversation because I thankfully I didn't like I didn't voice talk them. I was texting him, so I had all the evidence of like everything I said. So I had to show proof that I didn't say any of
Yeah.
the things that he said that I said, and we basically got to the conclusion where, you know, had to kick him out of the server completely, and he's still talking to Praxica, which we need to still redo the episode with him. And
Yeah.
he
Hmm.
was still like saying not so good stuff about me, and then like again being still doing the things that I kicked him out of the server for. And so eventually, you know, I'm gonna have to cut that. Eventually Praxica uh uh finally cut him off because like it got too much. But yeah, like we got like crazy people like that. And I tried to talk to them, but like they were just like they were being unreasonable, and you know, they purposely were trying to cause problems. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those are the only people that I've
But
ever cut out.
um,
Everyone else like that were still like that had problems, we still talk to them. Well, I still talk to them. So
yeah. I mean, they're they're an interesting bunch. A lot of them. So
yeah. I,
um, because they could be pretty chaotic. Yeah. But you know,
yeah.
I think we're all chaotic, to be honest. So
Yeah. Yeah, for
Not to
sure.
that degree, I guess.
Not
But
to that guy. That guy was insane. Like legit. Let's be honest. Fucking, not at
yeah,
all.
that guy. Yeah, I think that's
Uh,
too much. When you're making people like those kind of crazy accusations and lying, it's pretty messed up. You
and then
know.
telling people that you're gonna.
So I don't think that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just like that's different. I feel like that's like blackmailing kind of.
that's
Not
pure
there's a better term for
manipulation.
it, but
It
yeah,
kind of is. I don't know. I guess defamation would maybe be a better word.
Yeah.
Because it gives me a
Yeah,
feeling things that I
towards you
didn't.
for sure.
So,
Yeah.
but I should probably talk about myself because I don't think I've really talked about myself. So, everyone knows who is Ramos. I'm also from California. Great stuff happening right now. Went to high school with our friend Richard here, known cause for a while. I've actually been doing the YouTube stuff for a while now. It's just I never really got into it until recently. But I've always tried. Like you've seen my old videos before, right, Richard? They were
Yeah, yeah,
dog
you used to be a
shit.
streamer.
They're
Ramos used to be a Twitch streamer.
Oh, dude, don't
Yeah.
remind me.
Um,
I'm still fucking pissed off at Twitch, dude. I didn't know it was set by default, but whenever you stream, your video is deleted right after the stream. I didn't know that. I thought it'd still be there for a couple days and then delete it. No, they fucking deleted. So
uh,
my first stream ever, dude. We had like a couple hundred, almost like 1,000 and 2,000 viewers on my first stream ever, and was playing Destiny, and that was like the best fucking stream ever for me. And I was like, oh, I can't wait to like upload this on YouTube or something like that. And then I saw that I couldn't get it back. They deleted it. And I'm like, and guess what? Right after that, fucking second stream, 0 people watched it. Oh, I can
It's all about
try.
algorithm.
It really is. But
I think
like
Twitch is falling off though.
yeah, no, for sure. It really is falling off the whole fucking Hassan and Asmongold and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going downhill for a while with fucking Chud CEO dude, whatever his name is. But yeah, no man. I mean, at this point, if you want to be a streamer, you definitely got a multi-stream. You got to stream too. What was the Kick? Kick was one of them.
Yeah,
Obviously,
Kick's the alternate.
YouTube as well. I don't know if you can do streams on Patreon, but like basically you want to stream anywhere you can because like you do not want to just stay with like one service like Twitch because
Yeah.
you're gonna screw yourself over. And then
TikTok Live is actually very popular.
yeah, that too. Instagram Live too is pretty popular. So I mean, you don't want to just hold yourself back. You want to get as many eyes as you can, and then if if they like you enough, they'll follow you to any platform. So you can retain your fans. I shouldn't
yeah.
be saying this because I literally have
I mean, what do you think of that?
what about the situation
Like,
with
what do you think of
Twitch?
that? Okay, because like in the United States, right? I don't know how valid this poll was, but it said that the majority of students or kids today growing up here, like if you asked them what they want to do when they grow up, majority of them want to be an influencer. Now, like, what do you think of that? Like, of everyone wanting to be an influencer, like they don't want to do something like, like meaningful in life, or
Well,
like they want to be someone who like just like expresses content and stuff.
well, I would say an influencer is definitely like an entertainer. They're kind of taking over the role of like traditional like hosts for like TV stuff, and obviously they're if they get sponsorships, they bang bang talk about products that don't work, but like it's not the point. It's the point is that they get a sponsor and get paid for doing that. But I wouldn't necessarily say being an influencer is like on what was the word you used? Uh fuck. I wouldn't say an influencer is kind of
Mm.
like I'll just say pointless because I don't know what the word you use. It was you're very good with you have a way with words, Richard. Anyway, uh,
I mean, I hope I didn't say meaningless or pointless. It's just it's a
I know you didn't use that.
it's
It's just
just it's like. Mhm.
I just don't remember
I
the
mean,
word you
I
used.
don't know what word I use specifically. I'm just saying that like I don't think influencers are meaningless. It's like they could obviously inform individuals about certain things they might not know.
But
Uh,
they
so in
also could
some
be
sense they're
informing them
like,
into like scams and they invest and stuff like that. I don't know. It's a give and take kind of thing
Yeah,
with
so
that.
it's pretty.
Um,
Mhm.
so I don't, but yeah, right now I think because all the influencers we have right now that are kind of words. God damn, I really wish I had a bigger vocabulary, but all the influencers rubbing on the youth right now, and they're the ones giving the ideas to kids to want to be influencers. Is I
Yeah.
guess it is kind of an issue because right now in our society we kind of need
Mhm.
more blue collar jobs because there's not a lot of people in blue collar jobs right now, being an electrician, oil rigs, and sewer maintenance guys, or like basically what keeps the infrastructure uh working, how you're getting your internet, how you're getting your food and stuff like that. Everyone is kind of doing jobs where they're just making videos. But I don't know. I don't think it's inherently a bad thing, but we do need people to not all be influencers, you know? And eventually they'll find out the hard way when they don't make it and then they have to go get a job. So,
Well,
I don't know.
I think the term influencer has been a little tarnished throughout the years. When people say influencers, they usually mean, say, Instagram or
Oh, like
celebrities or
Instagram models and stuff like that?
something like stuff like that. But the reason why kids these days are so gravitated to being an influencer is for a couple of reasons. Is that they think it's easy money. They think they could just play games and just have people watch them. They can make easy money. When in reality, you need people to watch you. The people that view their channel and view their content are the moneymakers. They don't really seem to grasp the concept that they need to grab people's attentions by being different than every other, say, what was it, VTubers, or say other bigger star YouTubers or Twitch streamers, or even, and they have to keep up with the what's popular, and if they even know people to collab with. Collaboration can also get
Oh
you
yeah, they got a
big
network,
in out
yeah.
there. Yeah, and usually it doesn't work out for them, and but the point of being an influencer is always trying to find the best way to grab a better
Attention.
group audience. Yes.
Yeah.
And another thing about the uh, influencers is that they think that the internet is very, I won't say like kind, but more, they will be nice to them. They'll have a kind heart for the
Oh
new
no, the
people.
fucking internet will rip you to shreds, dude. No one's safe on the internet.
Yeah, and they
That
don't seem to grasp the concept of just not understanding people have mainly honest opinions about it. If your content is not up to other people's standards, or it's just
not up to par, yeah.
bad making, yeah, it'll be horrible. And either you can get fame by being a laughing stock on the streaming community or YouTubers community, or you can make it big. It's mainly also about luck.
Yeah.
Say about you put a short or you put a YouTube video and it blows up, then the next video you make, it doesn't really blow up because of revenue and view counts and uh what is it, like how popular it will be on what
Yeah,
people would
trending.
watch, because yeah,
Yeah.
how it trend. And I think that I think influencers and streamers and content creators, they would same fall in the same category, but I think it wouldn't, because
hmm
influencers are more like they try to change people's minds about certain things,
Yeah.
and usually content creators is just like, oh, Twitch streamers, YouTubers,
They're just making
and
content for the sake of making content.
right, yes. And I don't know. And you're right about having more workers out there. We do need those, but it's just kids seeing all these influencers and streamers that they think it's so easy to make money by just playing my favorite games for people.
I also
And in
think
reality, it's
that
not working.
yeah, I also think it's that since we got nothing but that now, and that's the stuff that trends, and they're not getting like content. Like there's a guy that I've been watching who is he is a convict, but to be fair to him, that was kind of like the government screwing him over during the the uncertainty with Bitcoin. But like
Mhm.
this guy literally does everything in the trades, and he teaches like people how to do electrical stuff. He did a video recently about like how elevators actually work. You know how in the movies you see the latch on top of the elevator, and they make it so easy, make it seem like it's easy to open it. It's not
Yeah.
easy, and even when you're up there, literally anything up there can fucking kill you. You want to be inside the elevator, not outside the elevator. You will die if you're outside the elevator.
Yeah,
So
that also brings it to like the other point. Like, if your content is stupid enough and people would think like, "Oh my god, this is true. I want to try this," then they'll send it to their friends or like other people that they know, and then it'll just spread like that. And that's how usually content gets more views, by just getting shared through people, and then that misinformation will get spread, and then we'll just make the whole world society stupid.
well, to be fair, a lot of that's from Hollywood because again, Hollywood kind of makes things look like they're easier than they really are. But
Right.
what I was saying about the guy, his content's entertaining and it just shows aspects of like trades that people might be interested in, and that will help someone get like an actual like good career, and again that will help with the infrastructure of our fucking society because there's not a lot of like elevator repairmen. There's an electrician, a lot of like sewer guys right now, because everyone's all the stuff that we're getting fed is again influencers and like social media stuff, so Instagram models, and so everyone wants to. All the kids want to be like that because that's all they see. I think we need to have more push for you know that kind of content for like getting people interested in the blue collar jobs. And like I said, there's people who make videos about it, but like right now we're just really pushing influencers. So
Yeah, but also just take the iPads away from the kids if
oh
they're
yeah,
just
they
glued
shouldn't be
onto
getting
that.
fucking iPads as like 1-year-olds, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, that I didn't get my okay. I didn't get my first phone until I was probably in second year in middle school, and I had like a rotary flip phone. And that was my first phone, and I was happy with that. I could make calls and I could go anywhere I want because my parents knew I would be okay if I had my phone. But now I see whenever I just walk outside, I see a like a mom with a baby in her arms and a kid in a stroller with a iPad in their face, and it's like a 4 5 year old child. And sometimes whenever I eat, I see that shit. And I'm like, I never could have done that when I was little. Always technology's down and eat and talk.
Yeah, at the table.
But, but now I see that, and if they get it taken away, they just
You start
cry.
crying,
It's
yeah, or throw a
horrible.
fit. Dude, I've seen them give babies iPads. That's
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? They're a literal baby, dude. What are they gonna do?
Yeah,
You
sometimes the iPad is
also,
more disgusting than the plague. Like, it's so
dude,
dirty and it's gross.
yeah, dude. It reminds me of that fucking that news article that I saw a while ago where like somebody's like 2-year old bought like a shit ton of V-Bucks and basically made the family go broke. Oh my god. Not only do you give them an iPad, you also have your credit card information on the iPad so they can buy stuff with it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I think they did get their money back, but fuck. That's crazy. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. Well,
And I think the interesting thing about like media in general, like in production wise, is the advent of like AI slop,
yeah.
like being kind of the norm.
Hmm.
Um, it's like you have this separation between like people who want to make meaningful content competing against this other side where it's just like so easy to mass produce all this like content. Um, and I feel like it's out there to like basically to like accept that AI content is entertaining to a lot of people, and it is like it is like something people are competing against in terms of like real content creators and stuff.
Yeah.
And so I think it's only making it more harder for people to like make meaningful content because the platforms like YouTube and stuff, their main goal as a business is to like draw the most amount of attention to have people watch the advertisements. And so
Mhm.
they don't really care what content is being made. They only really care about the viewership.
Yeah,
And
that's why
so,
you got.
keeping that in mind is just like, hmm?
I was gonna say
Like,
that's why you got the Elsa Gate stuff
yeah,
and all
like a
that.
while ago, you remember those whole like, yeah. And a while ago, we also had like there was a couple animators on YouTube and stuff like that, and like all of them were kind of dying because basically YouTube changed the way that they were being paid.
Yeah.
Because they used to be paid differently. I forgot how it was, but YouTube kind of used to encourage animators to animate on there, but then it changed to like just like pure viewership or something, and then that
Yeah.
like completely killed independent animation for the most
Yeah.
part. Um, but it's just kind of sad to see that like meaningful content kind of it's just getting harder and harder for that to be something for people to do.
Yeah. Also, the
Um,
fact that bigger
but
creators get away with a lot more, even if their content is like literally harmful, and then smaller creators that say one bad thing get their channels deleted because they're smaller. That's cool. Thank you,
yeah,
YouTube.
Actually, I think it's more the other way around. If a bigger YouTuber says something like horrible, like back then even, I remember like this one YouTuber said like pretty bad stuff in past videos, and it would not fly in today's society YouTube views,
Yeah.
and people found it, and all the YouTubers said was it's old, it's back then, and they couldn't really argue with that.
Uh.
And
uh mhm.
Mhm.
and I think that I prefer old YouTube back then. You could have said whatever you wanted. If it was in a joke, if it was in the form if it was in the form of a joke, I think it would have been fine. But if you say anything like that now, that's an instant either like a ban or a
Warning
revoke a revoke ship
or
to your YouTube
demonetize.
account.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I mentioned stuff like the bigger YouTubers doing okay with more stuff, I mean literally like the whatchamacallit. There's I don't know if you guys know this, but there's a lot of fucking softcore corn on YouTube, dude. There's so much. And there's people
Oh yeah,
that are abusing the educational tag for, breastfeeding and just so they can show their bazongas on YouTube, and then someone like makes like a harmless joke in their video, and their channel gets deleted, and just because they're smaller and they're not showing boobas. It's crazy. Some aspects YouTube is coming kind of becoming like Twitch.
Mm.
So god damn. Anyway, enough of
also
uh-huh.
yeah, it said that the challenges for animators was that basically YouTube started favoring long and frequent content because
Mm-hmm.
like the standard was like to make a 10-minute video. It
Yeah.
was like to make a 10-minute video weekly or something.
Yeah.
um it says there's discrimination against animation here, animating in a time-consuming process, making it difficult for independent animators to produce long videos or upload with required frequency because they were also favoring just like frequency. Like they wanted
Mm-hmm.
people to make videos on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
So it's like the animators really couldn't compete with that because animation takes a long time. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
but just like part of that aspect of like people wanting to do something creative and interesting, but it's just kind of impractical considering the intention and goal of YouTube as a business model. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
um yeah, I just feel like meaningful content is not what's being encouraged.
It's not at
But
all.
yeah, just something kind of interesting. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. Well, enough about the depressing situation with YouTube and social media in general. Let's get on to the real brass facts here. So how's VR chat?
Well, kind of shit. I'm gonna be honest. It's actually they had an event like some furry convention shit in
All in
virtual
VR.
reality,
Oh
all
my
in
God.
VR, and
You should
someone
attend it, Rich.
almost crashed the servers
Oh my God.
just to like get rid of the fucking convention. So they had to shut it down for the entire day. And then well they still did it, but I thought that was pretty funny. Yeah, and I think there's not a lot going on except for typical like e-daters and uh role playing and stuff like that. And the consistent N words and
Yeah.
lobbies.
Huh.
That's so it's nothing really new. It's just kind of the same. They added a subscription plan if you didn't
Oh
know
my
about that.
God. No, I did not know. I don't play VR chat, so I have
What?
no idea.
It's called VRChat Plus, and you can pay
Oh my
like
God.
monthly or yearly, and all you do is just get more save slots for avatars that you can save and wear,
Yeah. Yeah.
and stickers and emojis, custom images. So, you can put whatever you want on it, and I mean anything.
Yeah, I bet.
Uh,
The VR chat
some
is
people,
kind of a cesspool.
yeah, they don't really monitor what you put on first. It doesn't get approved by anything, so you could just. I think the worst one I've seen was a gore of someone just dying,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
some foul pictures and gifs. You can put gifs in,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, that's really it on VR chat. It's not nothing too blasphemous about it.
I mean, everything about VR chat is pretty blasphemous, but yeah, I guess.
Depends on where you go and who you meet and
That's
who you
true.
hang out with.
I it's up to Rich. I don't think you'd want to talk about, but I remember you telling me about a pretty funny story about VR chat.
Oh,
to tell.
I shouldn't.
You
No,
shouldn't
that's
talk about?
like that's my
Okay.
friend's story.
Okay.
No, that's my
You should
friend's
tell her.
story.
You should repeat your friend's story.
You sure your friend? You should
No,
self-insert your friend's story to make it seem like it was you.
no. I would feel really bad. I would feel really awful.
Would you ever show up in the
Sharing
podcast?
because that's pretty
No.
bad.
Oh, then
No,
there's
he
no.
never has.
then
That's fine.
you won't know.
No, but it's
I'm not
super
gonna force.
personal.
I'm not gonna
It's
force it.
super personal.
I just thought
Okay.
it was really funny because of the fact that it happened in VR chat, but that's it.
Oh, another thing about VR chat.
Yeah.
So there's things called VR chat families.
Hey, Gabe Rick,
What?
you want to be my
Yeah.
family?
So.
What do you mean families?
I kid you not. This is disgusting. So sometimes people roleplay as like
Family?
their kids, like
Oh,
families,
kids.
like
Okay.
mom, dad, kid.
Oh my God.
And the worst thing I've seen and heard was this man, dated the woman,
Yeah.
and then now they became father and daughter, like role playing. I don't blame him. I really don't blame him.
I'm so confused. Wait.
So people do this for whatever reason. I don't know why they do this, but that's from what I've seen and heard. And it's really every time I see that, I just kind of ask, why do you do this? What's the point of this? And they always say because it's fun and because they love them.
They get a kick off of it. It's like it's the sin of the flesh kind of thing, but in VR. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's like the
pretty
fantasies of
bad.
it.
It's like they miss their kids, or like they always wanted a mother that would treat them this way, or a father that would treat them this way. So it's probably
Yeah.
like a cope.
Yeah, they wanted a mother that would, F them, so, yeah. It's a fantasy.
Okay, well, I didn't
It's a
think
degenerative
of
fantasy, that's all it is.
No.
Yeah!
No.
Yes,
No.
it is! You saw it live
Oh.
here first, kids.
What kids are watching this?
And
I meant my audio. Actually, you know that's a good. Never mind.
We are
kill
not
the,
targeting
kill the kids. Kill the kids. I'm taking pictures.
We're not. We can't kill them either.
Why not?
Just call it a delayed abortion, then it should be.
Alright, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No more.
Okay, but another thing,
What?
VR chat drinking.
There you go.
People drink in virtual reality and get shit fuck wasted. Oh, I can't curse, can I?
Yeah, you can curse. I'm just
Oh.
saying. I'm just saying, not the really
Yeah,
bad
fine.
words, but you can say the fuck word.
Oh, yeah, I can. They get shit faced drunk, and they're alone in the house sometimes. Just drink as much as they can, and they pass out, or they just get it internally sloshed in VR. And I always thought that was kind of stupid, because you could just do that outside. But I guess being in the comfort of your home and being with virtual women is something that you can desire too. So I can't really judge. If that's what you're into, then that's what you're into. Be closeted to the outside world and not have a social life. I'm talking to you guys.
What do you mean?
No, I looked at the camera.
I was like, you looked at me when you said it. I was like, what the fuck?
No, you're not there.
I know
yet.
it might look like we are in VR chat right now.
We are not in VR chat.
No, we are totally in VR chat.
This is very much VR chat. Look at that panda.
This is VR chat.
Yeah,
If I was in VR
we
chat,
are.
I couldn't
in
do
VR
this.
chat.
Where's the there you go. Alright, hey Rick. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
one second. You feel lucky? You feel lucky today, Punk? Alright, that's enough.
Ooh.
It's not enough. It wasn't enough. Who the fuck is that back there?
Oh!
Alright, I ran out. We're good. Can you come back?
I'm trying. Outstanding move. But you have lucked out.
Oh, that's scary.
You feel lucky today?
Oh.
Alright, this is a cut. We're cutting here.
So, Cos, what do you think of e-dating?
I think it can work to a certain degree. Now, don't get me wrong. Love is love, and that's kind of hard to change. But
Cause can love blossom in e-dating? This was supposed to be a Metal Gear joke, and I kind of fucked it up, but...
Can we do this? Can we do it over?
Yeah, sure.
So, Cos, what do you think of e-dating?
Well, it's a very hit or miss kind of thing. But don't get me wrong, love is love, and it's kind of hard to beat. But I really think that it can go a long way depending on who you're with and how comfortable and how loyal you will be. But that's just my opinion.
Because?
Yeah.
I know you said hit or miss. I guess they never miss, huh?
Almost, that was really stupid.
Alright, that's fair. Okay, thank you.
Okay, anyways. Well, with my experience on e-dating, I think it didn't go that well. It doesn't really go that well because it's virtual. And
It's also long distance.
and not having someone physically there with you, it's kind of like torture. It's pretty bad to imagine that all you can see is just a virtual version of themselves that's not even themselves.
Yeah.
But I've seen it go a long way. I know some people who have gone gone with like virtual dating, and they have kids now.
Oh,
They met
wow.
up they have met up in real life. They met in together,
Oh,
and like they have a kid, and they also obviously they live together. But I've seen it work very, very well, surprisingly. And I've seen people like be in a long term relationship. They visit each other like from state to state, and it's very nice. But you get like the other side of that where there's a bunch of drama, cheating, texting other women, all
yeah.
that stuff. And because it's easier, I'm gonna say this like wholeheartedly, it's easier to just talk to a certain amount of other people that you're interested in virtual reality because there's no drawbacks. There's no consequences to doing that. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but the people do it more often in there than say in the real world.
I will say, I guess that is a good way to build up like social skills. The only problem is that it seems like people have a hard time. Are you trying to punch me for saying that?
No, 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 no.
You
Sorry,
trying to
I
say
had
something
to-
to me?
no, I had my guard up. Sorry.
Anyway, so people have a hard time taking that social skill they've built online to the real world. I guess it
Mhm.
becomes harder for them once they see like a physical person. But honestly, I don't think it's inherently bad if you're able to take something away from that, because then it leaves you kind of like, again, like you said, without the consequences of being like rejected in person. Because if it's online, it's like, oh, who cares? They probably live in Australia or something. I don't know. But in like person, it's it's way more like hurtful. I know.
Yeah,
And it's not like you can just like disconnect. You have to like walk away while they're still laughing at you, or they might even say something back, even like worse. Like I still
yeah.
sit there and take it to see if it's funny, but like not all people are like me. I'm weird.
We're all weird. We're in a fucking podcast in Gmod.
I don't
This
see a
is
pro-
weird. This is
I,
definition of weird.
I don't see a problem with that.
Well, maybe to the minorities and other
What do you mean
gamers,
by
but
that?
I mean you.
I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
But yeah, I think people will get a kick out of it.
Yeah.
I've seen people do podcasts in VR chat.
Yeah, I don't think I'd
It's
ever
pretty
want to do
weird.
that.
You don't?
No, I don't think I'd ever do a podcast in VR chat.
Why not? You get to express yourself.
Yeah, I can express
Instead of
myself in Gary's mod.
this is all you can do really. And
No,
shove a gun in
I
your
can
face.
also do this. Fucking shit. I'm expressive.
Yeah, real nice.
I can you not shoot me? I'll sit down.
Okay. It's done.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, on the other topic,
You
So-
said
I
you've seen the bad of e-dating, though.
Yeah, I want to
right?
hear a little bit more about that.
the bad side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, what's the most dramatic experience you've heard about?
Or
Isim?
seen.
Or seen?
It's with the P files.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously the ones that trying to groom kids, make them think they're the same
Yeah.
age, and then it turns out it's a fucking rancid old dude from his 40s.
It actually showed up, aired on the news. Funny
Yeah,
enough.
I think I've heard about that one.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Like a man met up and flew to a minor's house because they thought they were like 18 or something,
Mhm.
and the parents actually got him arrested, and
Good on those parents. for
it
being
aired on the
involved.
news. No, but
Yeah.
they said that the minor instigated it, but the minor didn't get charged on anything because they're underage, so they can't
Yeah.
really get
Yeah.
charged with anything. So it didn't really affect her in any way, but it
Mhm.
affected him a lot. And I don't know the other like this whole
Wait,
side.
how?
I don't know if it was
Wait. How old is the guy? Is
I'm just gonna assume he's like 30 or 40.
okay. Well, then never
That's
mind.
from what I
It's
heard.
still on him.
Mhm. Yeah, but actually, that's also another topic. I think that we like some kids are getting smarter nowadays, and that they are they are like pretending to be older in order to get people in trouble. And I
I
think that
mean,
we should give them some sort of like
punishment too. I mean,
punishment. Yes.
Wait, how old
I
was she?
she was 18.
Do you know?
How old did you say she was?
She was like under
16.
18.
Yeah,
Something
16,
somewhere under
15.
18.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know why I said 18. It was obviously not fucking 18.
Yeah. If it was 18, we wouldn't have this
We wouldn't
conversation.
be having this. I mean, it'd still be creepy as fuck, but like, it wouldn't be illegal.
Right. Yeah. Send them to like juvenile or something. Even then, or just like give them a
Community
fine or
service or
whatnot.
something.
Yeah,
Fuck.
community service. Or,
They don't like working, so make them work. Fuck.
yeah, put an ankle monitor on them or something.
I don't know about the ankle monitor. You know how much that shit costs? Actually, you know what? Yeah, actually, I
You're
agree
on
now.
VR chat still.
Yeah. See?
Yeah, put an
Teach them a
ankle
little
monitor
responsibility.
in VR chat. They can't go into certain worlds or else it starts beeping.
That'll be really funny. Actually,
They have to
Oh,
get
yeah.
someone to commission a sign on their avatar that says, "I am under the age. Do not speak to me."
It'll be like some sort of like Sword Art Online shit. They just die if they break the rules.
Yeah, that reminds me. What's your experience with anime? I know you're. Let's be honest, you're kind of a fucking weeb. You got anything? Because we talked a lot about anime on the podcast already. We've talked about Berserk. We've talked about Evangelion, Azumanga Daioh for some fucking reason. So I mean, like, what like kind of stuff have you watched that like gets your pickle uh something? I forgot what the saying was.
Well, he mentioned SAO already. So.
Well,
Yeah, but like
I haven't really finished it. They
exactly,
prolonged it
they
way
did
too
prolong it.
long,
They keep
and I
prolonging
got
it.
bored.
It's a yeah.
The only animes that's really stuck with me was probably Demon Slayer and My Hero. I'm not proud to say My Hero Academia.
I know. I was about to say
It's a
something, but
fan base.
I feel like I should be quiet for that one.
Yeah, I don't like the community for the My Hero Academia fan base.
I kind of don't like the community for
Oh.
Demon Slayer either, to be honest.
But looting Nezuko
Okay,
or
well, I
some
don't
shit
know
like that.
anything
Yeah,
about either one of
a lot
those.
of the
but-
Nezuko stuff. Yeah,
Hey, the movie's coming out soon. Infinity Castle arc. I'm excited for that. I can't wait to see that.
it's gonna be the best arc with the best characters. No one's gonna
Yup.
die, probably.
Maybe one.
Maybe two even.
Maybe the whole fucking corp.
What are you gonna say before I rudely cut you off, Panda Man? I mean, Richard.
No, I was just saying that I don't know anything about the community about
Oh.
either. I really don't like My Hero Academia. I saw the first season, and I don't like the protagonist, and I don't like how he gets his powers. I
Deku
think
or
it's
whatever.
really
It's
undermining.
lame.
Yeah,
But he gets it
yeah.
passed
You know,
down to
he
All
eats
Might.
Might's.
He eats Might's hair,
Yeah, but
his pubes.
Yeah,
All Might should be
you can say that,
arrested.
but
It's in Japan, so it's okay.
It's
Yeah, I
okay,
just feel like
yeah.
it's just it's pretty bad. So it's not for me, but I've seen the amount of sexualization going on inside that show, but I don't know anything else about like the community. I remember your sister was watching it one time and she's like super all into it.
Yeah, she's
But what
yeah.
about the fan base you don't like?
They're literally kids. That's what it's, My Hero Academia. So there's a lot of pedo shit you see because of that
Yeah.
with the characters. Yeah. So that's what I'm mostly referring to. Because
Mm.
they're literally underage. They even explicitly said they're underage. So, I mean,
Yeah, but people don't care.
yeah, people don't care. It's not real, so it doesn't matter. It's,
Until it happens to them.
until they view real life the same way they view fucking anime, Yeah, probably not. Let's not talk about the conventions. Anyway, um, but yeah. So so you say those two are your like favorite, your top tier animes?
That's not my favorite, but it's the ones I've been watching and keeping up with.
What is your all-time favorite anime? That's what I want to know.
Um,
If
I
it's
would
embarrassing, you don't have to tell us.
no. It's I really liked
Black
the
Butler.
Shield.
I knew it. Oh, the Shield Hero?
Yes,
Sorry.
I really like the Shield Hero. I
That one's
think it had very good story, very good plot, very good characters, except for that one
one
episode
season.
where
We're gonna
the
ignore it.
yeah, we're just gonna ignore that
But the
redhead
season
woman.
afterwards is really good.
Oh yeah, definitely. I fucking loved it.
I'm waiting
When
for
he got his
the
berserk
next one.
shield, oh my
Yeah.
god, that was sick. I loved it so much.
Yeah, dude. I'm really excited for the next season whenever they come out. I don't know when, but have
Yep,
you
I'm
watched The
really
Shield
excited.
Hero? Panda Man? I feel
Me?
like you'd only
I never
watch
have. I've
Beastars.
never seen that. No, that is not true. I will not. Only the first season.
I've
Oh,
never
very
only the
bad.
first season. I've never watched Beastars.
He's into those.
I'm kidding. No, he's never. Yeah, I can't be innocent. I
No.
did watch it. I fucking hate Beastars. It's such a piece of shit anime. I'm gonna be honest. Dude, the ending
Yeah, I
scene
don't
so
know.
fucking.
You know what it's about. It's just about some rabbit and
Oh, it's not. It's about the
wolf
wolf
guy
guy. Yeah,
and rabbit.
whore, the rabbit whore. Yeah,
Yeah, but the rabbit is like the side main character. She's like sleeping around.
I mean,
Or
that's
what? Why is she
literally.
sleeping around? I just know she's like.
It's
Why is she sleeping around with
literally
everyone? I forgot.
it's because like throughout like her growing up, she kind of developed more, so the boys would talk to her because she had boobies first, and so that's why she started like doing that to get back at like the other girls because they couldn't beat her in that, and since she's so easy, all the guys would sleep with her.
What?
Yeah, it's a really stupid the whole fucking thing. Even with the wolf character, his like whole plot is so fucking retarded. Cause it's like, I don't want to eat meat. Meat is disgusting. I don't like what it does to people. At the end of the fucking show, he eats fucking like the leg of the teacher that was sleeping with the rabbit girl, and then he becomes super buff after spending the
Yeah.
entirety of not. So basically, I guess the whole thing is like, don't go against your instincts. It's kind of like the show, but like with the context of everything, it's still fucking.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
But
B star gets an F rating from me. Doesn't even
uh,
deserve a B tier.
but you know what's a good furry show is Odd Taxi. Yeah.
I did. To be
Go
fair, it isn't a
watch that.
furry show.
Go
It
watch the
isn't a
audience.
furry show. He has psychological problems.
It is. Look at the opening. They're all little animals.
No,
It's
but like if you
furrycore.
watch the ending, they. Oh, I'm gonna cut this part because this is a huge spoiler. That is a massive spoiler. I just said I'm gonna cut that part.
Oh my god. You could just say spoiler warning.
I'm just gonna bleep out what I said so I don't ruin it for people. Odd Taxi. I love Odd
I don't
Taxi.
know, Ramos.
If you guys want to watch the actual movie, go to literally the credit scene of the movie, and that's the actual movie. Dude, the movie was literally a recap of everything that already happened, and only the credit was like the new stuff.
Yeah.
I was so mad when I found that out, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, before we continue, we need to talk about this. How was the McDonald's Minecraft meal?
Okay. I don't know if you're gonna show this to them.
I will.
I don't
I'm
know when you're
gonna.
put the video.
Jamie, pull that shit up.
Also, all right, we got the Minecraft label of chicken
Wow.
chicken nuggets.
That's so crazy.
That's actually kind of cool.
That is
Right.
crazy.
This is the holographic nether flame sauce.
Oh my god, dude. Oh.
I'm gonna try this. All right.
Is that why a Big Mac is like $8 right now?
Yeah. Minecraft.
Mind a crafty box.
All right. Let's see.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh my god. Look.
Wow. You got a
Wow.
Minecraft chest. Open it. What's in there?
I have to get a. I don't want to damage the box.
It's a collectible now.
Yeah. How the fuck do I? Oh, I see the sticker.
I just
This
realized
is-
you replace your keycaps with fucking waifu girls.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I bet they cost a lot of money.
No, actually, it didn't. I don't want to damage the box.
You have to get your inner Minecraft speed to open that box.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I damaged the box.
Awesome.
Oh well. Oh, there you go. Alright.
Alright, open it. Let's see what.
Oh my god, it's like completely like wrapped and shit. What the hell?
Wow.
Oh, there's a little thing.
This is Mickey D's in there, huh? Fun.
Little is known about this hungry mom. Scan to unlock your exclusive in-game item in Minecraft Bedrock Edition.
Wow.
Okay, I don't have Bedrock.
Wow.
Wait,
That's so
McDonald's
cool.
Minecraft free skin offer?
You get skins for Minecraft?
Okay, maybe I'll look at that. I probably got a zombie. Which is good, yeah. Alright, got the Hamburglar zombie.
That looks shitty. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, it does.
You just
I really
have
wanted
that- you
I really
just-
wanted the burger.
You just have that on your desk from now on. That's your permanent fucking desk.
I'm gonna like put it. I'm gonna put it like.
You should put an anime sticker on it.
No, fuck no. Well, it's gonna be there for a bit. I just got the meal, so
Let's see.
I got the chicken nuggets. Yeah,
Wow.
it's a lot of fries. Holy fuck.
Wow. Is that really it? Was that all? That was it?
That was it.
That was the whole
Oh my
thing?
god, that's a crafting table inside the
Oh.
chicken nugget box.
Oh my god. Dude, you have to
That's sick.
You gotta craft your nuggets.
Dude, I kind of want to save this box, but it's so oily and it's already ruined.
They ruined it. Oh my god.
Oh well.
Oh damn.
That's actually kind of cool.
Well, that was the unboxing. Oh, well.
Yeah, I am gonna save this though. This is in pretty good condition. I'll save.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
save this.
Oh.
Maybe I can resell it.
I feel like there probably is a market for that, unironically.
Yeah, it probably is.
Oh my god.
It's in somewhat good condition, so
Alright.
it's not like complete loss.
That was Cause's unboxing of the Minecraft what
Yeah.
which meal
Minecraft
is?
movie. It's the Minecraft movie meal or some shit. Oh wait, let me try the nether sauce. Let me see if it's
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
let me see if it's like actually good or not.
It'd be funny as fuck if it's just a Szechuan sauce.
No, I can't see. I'm gonna put this over here. I can save that box. Well, I'm just gonna put this here. All right. Let's see.
Time to try the fire sauce.
It looks like fucking ketchup.
I wonder if it's just one of their normal sauces and they're
I swear to God, if it is.
I think it's one of their normal sauces actually. What does it taste like? Well, you got it all over your fucking thumb there.
Tastes like ass.
Alright. Alright guys, that was the unboxing. Back to the podcast.
Alright,
Not back
Jamie,
to the
thank you
podcast.
for that. That was shit.
Yeah, it tasted just like Tabasco sauce with extra vinegar in it.
Are you serious?
all it was.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was really bad.
I can't believe if it's $20, that's insane, dude, for a fucking kids meal.
Yeah, it was something like $20. I got a shitty toy with it.
Rick, I'm sorry. Maybe next time I'll get you one.
I'm okay. I really don't. I don't want.
I know how much you love the kids lunch boxes at McDonald's. I'll make sure to get you one next time.
I'm okay. Thank you, Ramos.
Yeah, yeah, dude, the fucking Minecraft jockey thing fucking exploded, didn't it? Huh?
The chicken jockey shit.
Oh,
I don't know
chicken
how that
jockey.
started.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I just know that there's a schedule that fucking like they have like hired somebody to literally go in to like yell or just to make sure that like it doesn't explode. Like the theater explodes like with all the people fucking yelling. It's insane. I wonder if that's what happened with the LA riots that's going on. Right? I mean the peaceful protest that's going on right now in LA. Someone said
You
chicken
think that's the reason?
jockey. They've been saying it three times a day these last 3 days or a couple of days. Have you ever watched the Minecraft movie?
Yeah, I saw the Minecraft movie. It was absurd. There's a scene when what do you call it? Jack Black and I don't know the other guy, Momoa, something like that.
Yeah.
They're like flying and they like do this strange and insane like interconnection between each other, and it was probably the most insane thing I had ever seen in the cinema for in my entire life.
Oh my
It
god.
was so unexpected, and that's the thing.
Jesus.
Odd. There's a lot of things in there that are odd. There's a weird side story about one of the villagers, and he makes it to the real world, and he's like dating. He goes on a date with like the principal or something like that,
What the fuck?
and like it ends with them because the principal's a married woman, and so it
Uh-huh.
ends with like the married girl leaving her husband
For the
the
villager?
villager. Yeah, it ends like that. It's so weird.
Wait,
It's really weird.
is the villager able to talk or does he go the entire time?
Yeah, he does that for the entire date, and like every 20 minutes the movie will cut back to that date for some reason,
Jesus.
and it's just that there's a lady like talking the villager up, and he's just like, yeah, it's just like it's so weird.
Cause I'm so glad you spent $20 to support that.
I had to find out for myself.
You're such a kind individual. You
I wish I got my
know.
money back.
Oh my god.
Are you playing Gary's mod?
We're in the middle of a podcast. Alright, well, we got our I think he's more surprised than we are. Our surprise guest, Nuker, apparently.
Hi, I didn't know you were doing this today.
Yeah, I forgot to move us to the recording channel, so
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, that's why. I thought
Yeah.
you're usually in there.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Nuker. Yeah, so the Minecraft movie, huh? That's what you want to talk about?
Yeah, sure.
You're really picking good topics here, you know.
Listen, man.
I didn't watch it, but it's really weird because we have reached such a peak of irony with like movies now that it's like the Minecraft movie was way more popular than it should have been. Like it is just like on a just purely objective level, it's just pure like slop. I think everyone knows that. It's just like pure Hollywood slop garbage. But the thing is like it is so much generic Hollywood slop garbage that it became popular again. Like it's like it literally like donut theoried all the way back. It's like the level of irony going on is just retarded. Like it's literally only popular because it's so fucking bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it's kind of like the Barbie movie where like all the guys were dressed up and like in pink and stuff.
Yeah.
Go in there.
Yeah, like with Ken and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the thing.
It's
kind of like that, yeah.
I love the quote that somebody had for like Oppenheimer and the Barbie. You go to Oppenheimer for the laughs, and you go to Barbie for the feels.
Yeah, but I mean, the Barbie movie at least had like some kind of aesthetic, I guess you could say. Like that was why the Ken thing was popular because he in that movie he had like the whole guy phase thing, and that was kind of cool. Like
I think
as like a
Ken
theme,
parts were the
and
only good
then
parts.
yeah, and then also like the Barbie theme was kind of there too, and it kind of was like I don't know. There's something there of like uh kind of like with anime where it's so gay that it just becomes like hilarious to have like it's like it's to where like you have like fucking 300-pound bodybuilder dudes like
Oh, that one! Oh
watching
my
Niku and
god!
shit. But
Tiny face, big body.
yeah, the Minecraft movie is like there's literally nothing at all good about it other than it is just pure garbage to the level of like it's funny, like because they had all the shitty actors, they had like literally just to a T all of the shitty stuff that every shitty Hollywood movie does, like Black Woman, ah hell nah, it's a creeper, ah hell nah, that shit. And then they have Jack Black, who is always unfunny. He's been like unfunny forever now. No one cares. but he was so unfunny that it was funny. It's like the fucking chicken jockey thing that everyone did. That was so fucking dumb, but it was so fucking dumb that it was funny. So that's what I'm saying with like we have such a level of irony here where everyone's just insane. Like no one even expects a good movie anymore. They're just like, oh yeah, oh man, this is so good. Oh dude.
I miss the good old days of bad Adam Sandler movies. Those were at least actually decent, even though they were bad.
Yeah. So, I mean, Minecraft movie is just like pure fucking slop garbage. I mean, realistically, but they're gonna make another one, and like it made a lot of money. I think, didn't it?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did.
I
The
heard
only
it
reason
million.
why it made a lot of money, how many people
Yeah.
wanted to see how bad it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know what they did with the story because I don't even want to know really because I'm sure it's gonna be so just horrendously bad. I'm gonna just have an aneurysm. But because Minecraft doesn't really have a story, so
Yeah, it's kind of like
even
what
though
are you gonna come
Microsoft
up with?
even though Microsoft kept trying to push like they were trying to give it a story with all the like games like Minecraft story mode and all that gay shit that no one gave a fuck about. So
Yeah, I thought they were gonna follow the what was it called? The Minecraft dungeon shit. What's it called? That
yeah,
had the
didn't that
story.
die?
Yeah, they did die. Yeah, yeah. It's just good. I shouldn't have said that. I'm blurt
Just
that out.
yeah, I don't know what, dude. I don't know where movies are gonna go. Like, what do you guys think? Because they're just, I haven't paid attention to them in so long, and I've just not cared for so long.
You guys want to hear a crazy take?
What?
So, you know how Hollywood has been going down the drain?
Yeah.
Unironically, the fucking Bollywood scene has been, like, starting to go up recently.
Well,
Like,
the Bollywood
immensely.
isn't a country of like 1.5 billion people, so
I know, but, like, their movies are... Some of them are actually unironically
Have you seen
pretty
some of the
decent.
Chinese movies? They actually make better movies.
They do... even though they're, like, some of them are straight up just propaganda, like the submarine one.
Well,
but, like,
yeah, but they're still better. I
they're
mean,
still better.
okay, yeah, you say what they make is just propaganda. Have you seen what Hollywood has been making for the past
Yeah,
like 20 years? So I don't want to
I-
hear that argument.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
It is just, it's all propaganda, dude. Come on, get with the program.
Get with the program.
It is propaganda. I just missed when it was cool propaganda because like back in the day when like the first Transformers movie was out, like the big, like the blockbuster one by like Michael Bay, it was basically just like US military propaganda, which was cool because it's like, at least if you're making like propaganda, at least it's like an enjoyable movie because it's like you have a bunch of military shit and robots and shit's blowing up. At least you have that. But now it's like But now movies are just like, I had an abortion. Yeah, and
Yeah,
that's
that's
kind
the
of.
whole movie.
I literally saw a clip. I don't know what movie this is from. It had that actor, that guy that played Kylo Ren.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I
Can't
don't
like.
know that guy's name, but
Uh,
it was him in there, and it was literally just a full clip of like him talking to his like girlfriend or something, and it was just her like saying she had an abortion and him getting mad, and it was supposed to be they were trying to make it out to be like he was a bad guy. But she literally just told him like she just aborted his kid without even like telling him or anything like that. It's like I okay, you're doing a great job of making him look like the bad guy here. Yeah, okay. Hey, I just, I know you didn't even know that I was gonna have a kid, but yeah, I already aborted it. So yeah, I already sucked it out of my and mulched it up. Sorry.
okay. God damn, slurped it out, huh? Shit.
But I mean, like, really, it's all propaganda
Yeah.
at this point. It's just like some directors don't do it really. Like, I mean, obviously, like Tarantino and things doesn't really have like propaganda shit. He just kind of makes movies and that's it. But he makes only like he's only made like what 10, and he's like gonna stop at 10 or something.
Actually,
Yeah.
So there's like some directors that still like try to make movies, like they at least are in the art, but then most of it is just like they're just producing slop for the producers just to make money on. They don't give a fuck.
yeah. Does anyone remember that 100-year movie that someone was making? Did that ever get released? I don't remember if they.
Oh, is it the slave one?
No, it's not. It's not 100 Years a Slave. It's literally a movie that it's just like fucking forever ago. Some director, they were gonna like, I don't know if he said he was gonna record like stuff for 100 years, or if he was gonna release the movie in 100 years. It was something really stupid. It was like forever
Oh, I think I
ago
know what you're
though.
talking about. Like they sealed it in like a vault or something
Yeah,
for
yeah,
100.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I heard of that. I don't know. I
Dude,
don't know what that was.
I wonder what fucking
Imagine
slop
they
is on
sealed a
it.
movie in there for like 100 years, and it's like the fucking Minecraft movie. It's
I
like garbage.
that's what I was
It's
thinking.
like absolute shit movie.
Because he released a trailer. I remember the trailer. He'd walk out a couple times with different outfits on different stage, but it's like the same fucking like scene kind of. And then he explained what the movie was, and yeah, I remember that. I just don't remember like what the actual like what he was gonna do if he was recording 100 years, or if he was gonna release it in 100 years. That was so forever. That was so long ago, dude.
I don't know. I just miss when they would make movies, and that
Just
was
good
kind of
movies.
it.
Or bad movies, but at least like funny bad.
I mean, it's okay to have a bad movie, but it's one thing to have a bad movie, but when you have a bad movie and it's littered with propaganda, like it just burns to watch it because it's like not only is it bad, it's trying to like virtue signal to you, so it's like even more painful to watch,
Yeah.
you know? Because at least if it's bad, and you can tell that like, yeah, it's bad, but someone tried, someone tried to put care and love into this art, even though it's shit. Uh,
Hmm.
but still, it's the thought that counts. And then if it's like bad and it has like just horrendous Hollywood, whatever they want to put that everyone hates, then you're just going to be like, wow, yeah, okay, then this is bad and I don't even have respect for you anymore. So
Yeah. All
I don't
right.
know.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take this time to make some announcements about this channel and my gaming channel, if you guys don't mind, real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So I'm going to be making a gaming channel. It's already released. It's gonna be Mexican Jesus. That's the name of the channel. the handle for it is Mexican Jesus channel, so if that makes it easier to find. Gonna be just montages of like gameplay. I have some of Richard, Cause, and even Nuker, I believe. And we'll be releasing them whenever I finish. I'm sort of trying to finish the Repo one. There's already a couple shorts on there. The trailer for the Repo one is on there too. Stop shaking your head! Anyway,
Sorry.
and for the podcasting channel, I've noticed, if you guys noticed, our Golden Boy Fish, or Fishy, or Max, or whatever, he's not here. The way that we're changing it now is that both Richard and him will no longer be co-hosts, just because life is kind of busy with everyone here, so it's kind of hard to get everybody here. They'll still be recurring guests. Like, obviously, you see Richard's here, and like I will always invite him on, and if he has time. But but for now on, I'm gonna be the only host. So that's how it's gonna work for the podcasting channel. Does not mean that they're not coming back. Again, look at Panda Boy here. It just means that you're just not gonna see them on every episode. So, besides that, thank you guys for letting me plug myself on my own channel. Very cool.
I'm pretty sure you can do whatever you want.
Yeah. You guys have anything else you want to talk about? Anything on your mind that isn't about the LA riots? Talked about that too much.
Oh, you already talked about that.
We already talked about it. Yeah, they went after
wow.
the sushi place that I took Rick to. That was crazy.
Man, you gotta be careful with like political things on YouTube because it just like I feel like they just have bots that just like immediately just like nuke you if you even bring up anything like that anymore.
Yeah, they did just kill Cause, so I mean, shit. It's just you and me, Richard. Alright. No, but like, do you guys really don't have anything else you want to talk about?
I don't think so.
Nah, I don't have anything to contribute
Okay.
anymore.
We'll go ahead and... What the fuck are you doing? You're creeping me out with your fucking eye. I see tits. Can you like sit down?
Sorry.
This is a shit show. I hope you know.
What are you talking about? This is a great podcast.
This is a very good podcast.
We got Hatsune Miku. We got Jesus. You know,
Why
the
is
girl
she
from
keep-
Blue
why does she have her
Archive.
mouth open? Like, it's creeping me out, dude. What the fuck?
I think she's high.
I changed it to that. There's like sliders that you can do
Oh
with it.
my god. Alright. Well, if we got nothing else to talk about, I feel like I had one more thing, but I fucking forgot. No, that's it. We'll just close it out. So,
Okay.
thank you guys for coming on. It's very nice to have you on, Cause. Thank you for your... We're gonna close it out. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much, Cause, for...
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Thanks so much, Cause, for coming here talking about VR chat, because you are a resident expert. Thank you again, Richard,
Wait, what?
for coming by. What do you mean?
I'm not an expert.
Anyway, so Richard, thank you so much for coming on again. I appreciate you having the time to come on today. It's always great to have you. And thank you for coming on. Nuker was very much surprised. Did not expect you to come on.
Free Palestine, free Palestine.
Alright.
Free Palestine, free Palestine.
Any last remarks before I cut it?
Free Palestine.
Alright, I guess not. Well, we'll see you guys in the next episode. If there is gonna be a next episode.
Bye.
Bye. Do not shoot. That's how it's gonna end. I'm putting it like that. Yeah.
Bitch. Oos. Oos.
There's so much footage I'm gonna have to edit. Can you not, guys?